Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to the Director, Chief Executive Officer, Chief Financial Officer, Chief Marketing Officer and Senior Executive. I'm Nur Shafia Akmal binti Saidi, your Senior Manager in our hotel, The Meridian Putrajaya. So today we will held a board meeting to discuss about the effects of the COVID-19 pandemic on the hospitality industry and solution to boost the industry, such as to offer some short and long-term solution for our hotel chain. So first and foremost, due to COVID-19 pandemic, the world economy was shut down almost overnight. So the pandemic has confronted the hospitality industry with an unprecedented challenge. Strategies to flatten the COVID-19 curve, such as lockdown, social distancing, stay at home, order food, like food panda, travel and mobility restriction have resulted in temporary closure of many hospitality business and significantly decreased the demand for business that were allowed to continue to operate. Almost all the hotel, resorts, restaurants were asked to limit their operation to only takeouts. Restriction placed on travel and stay at home orders issued by the authorities lead to sharp decline in hotel occupancies and revenues. However, the reopening process has slowly begun and authorities have started to ease restriction. For example, allow dine-in restaurant to reopen a reduced capacity with strict distancing guidelines and gradually reduce restrictions on domestic and international travel. While the hospitality industry is slowly recovering, the COVID-19 crisis continues to exert profound impacts on how hospitality business operate. Hospitality business are expected to make substantial changes to their operation in the COVID-19 business environment in order to ensure employees and customer health and safety, and to enhance customer willingness to patronize their business. So this pandemic is also likely to have significant impact on the research agenda of hospitality, marketing, and management scholars. With unprecedented challenges faced by the hospitality industry in the COVID-19 era, hospitality scholars are expected to shift their research focus to develop solutions for the industry. Hospitality scholars will need to provide answer a number of critical questions, such as what are the customers' sentiments about patronizing a restaurant or a hotel in the time of coronavirus? Are they ready to return? If not, what will make them return? Preliminary findings of a longitudinal study conducted by the editorial team of the Journal of Hospitality Marketing and Management suggests that reopening the sit-down restaurant and easing travel restriction will not bring customer back immediately. A large portion of individuals, over 50%, are not willing to dine in a restaurant immediately. The same goes true for staying at hotels. Most customers, over 50%, are not willing to travel to a destination and stay at a hotel anytime soon. Only around a quarter of the customers have already dined in a restaurant, and only around 1/3 are willing to travel to a destination and stay at a hotel in the next few months. These findings suggest that customers in general still do not feel comfortable to dine in and a sit-down restaurant, travel to a destination and stay at a hotel. Since the break-even point in hospitality industry, it's relatively high due to high operating costs. The survival of many hospitality business heavily depends on increasing the demand for their service and product. Thus, figuring out will make customer return is essential, and this requires intensive research efforts. The industry are in urgent need of behavioral and operational hospitality marketing and management research to guide the hospitality operation in the time of COVID-19 pandemic. The research findings also indicate that around a quarter of the customer will only feel comfortable patronize at a sit-down restaurant when their community's ability to test, trace, and isolate COVID-19 cases is significantly improved. Around 80% of the customer will only feel comfortable to travel to a destination and stay at a hotel when that destination has very few COVID-19 cases and has the ability to test, trace, and isolate COVID-19 cases. Furthermore, there's a group of customers who will only feel comfortable to patronize a sit-down restaurant, around 40%, and travel a destination and stay at a hotel, around 70%, when the COVID-19 vaccine becomes available. These findings clearly suggest that we need further research on factors that can drive customers back to the hospitality business. While preliminary findings indicate that visible sanitizing efforts such as hand sanitizer at the entry, staff wearing masks and gloves, and implementing social distancing, limiting the number of customers served, more rigorous and frequent cleaning of high-touch surface in common area, and employee training of health and safety protocols are the most important safety precautions customers expect from a restaurant and a hotel or resort. More behavioral and causal research is needed to determine the effects of these operational strategies on customer attitudes and behaviors. Preliminary findings also suggest that around 1/3 of restaurant customers and around 40% of the hotel customers are willing to pay more increased safety precautions, while customers expect hospitality business to implement more rigorous safety procedures. A portion of them are willing to pay for those added safety measures. Further research is needed to determine the importance of each of these safety precautions, how such measures will influence customer attitudes and behaviors, and whether customers are indeed willing to pay for them. So, preliminary finding also indicate that a large portion, the majority of hotel customer, 70.42%, and the restaurant customer, 64.71%, believe that the use of various technologies in service delivery will be necessary in the COVID-19 environment in order to minimize human-to-human contact. An example, contactless payment, such as Apply Pay, or contactless bank cards, and personal mobile device such as QR code, and so on. These findings strongly suggest that technology integration and adoption into hospitality operation will likely be integral in the near future. While hospitality research has been studying the use of various technologies in hospitality service delivery over the years, most of those studies focus on the intelligent technology adoption. Recent development in artificial intelligence (AI) and social service robot technology have enabled use in service delivery, and COVID-19 pandemic may precipitate the popularity of such technology for public safety reasons. Therefore, is it crucial for hospitality researchers to investigate how AI device used in service delivery will impact operation, employees, and customer. Furthermore, it is critical to identify the factors, both physically and physiological, that can influence customer and employees' acceptance of AI device used in service delivery. While COVID-19 pandemic has dealt the hospitality industry with uncharted challenges, it also presents great research opportunities for hospitality scholars. The magnitude of this crisis, its devastating effects and operation employees and customers are inverted compared to previous crises. Therefore, while using previous conceptual and theoretical frameworks may benefit future research, it is critical to generate new knowledge that can provide insight to the industry about how to transform their operation according to newly emerging customers' needs and wants due to COVID-19 pandemic. The editorial team of the journal Hospitality Marketing and Management welcomes studies that promote new ideas, model approaches, and paradigms that contribute to the development of knowledge and theory of hospitality marketing and management in the COVID-19 business environment. So it is important that the study makes significant theoretical and practical contribution to the hospitality marketing and management must offer something new and original, make an important contribution to the field, develop a more efficient way of solving a problem, have a good science and sound methodology offer sound conceptual and theoretical framework, and provide sound theoretical and practical implication. In conclusion, we can see that our industry, hospitality, were seriously affected because of this pandemic COVID-19, and we also have some offers some short and long term solution for our hotel chain, and I hope we get our aim today board meeting, which is to investigate how big of an impact pandemic COVID-19 and are the effects towards this hospitality industry, and offers short and long term solution for our hotel chain. And so I hope, and we all hope, that this pandemic COVID-19 will end soon, vanish this earth, and yeah, and so that we can live peacefully, usually like before, and we can start our business hotel slowly, and recovery, and inshallah will soon. And so for that time, please take care, please you all take care, stay safe, stay hydrated, follow the SOP and social distancing, so that this pandemic COVID-19 will end soon. And yeah, so that's the end of our board meeting for today. Yeah, that's it. Goodbye. Assalamualaikum.